call me. Promise that you never be lonely. Be the fam, that's what they call me. Promise that you never.
Hey you guys, it's your girl Kira Christina, and I'm back with another video. And it is quarantine. Okay, now I'm essential, so I still go to work. Not every day, but enough. But since it's been like quarantine, everything been shut down. And I did a video on Yoni pearls and why I think they can help from what, you know, I've seen and stuff like that, because I bought them. I didn't get to try them. So this is just a review on my experience when I used it, okay? So let's just get right into this. So I used it about 2 weeks ago, and I did the first one. I know you're supposed to leave them in for like 20, if you do it one by one, you're supposed to leave for in like 24 hours. I didn't feel comfortable leaving it for 24 hours. So I left it in for about, it was close. It was like 19 hours for the first one. Took it out. It didn't have much on it. I'll insert the pictures when I get a chance. It didn't have much on it, and I didn't feel anything. I felt fine. I didn't even feel like anything was in me. I felt fine. The first one's not the issue. It's the second one, okay? I put the second one in, you know, after I took the first one out, I took a shower, all the other stuff, because you're supposed to make sure that you clean before you insert the second one. So I inserted the second one, and I was fine until it was close for the time for me to take it out. Now I was fine up until I took it out, I was saying. I got in the shower. I took it out when I was in the shower, and stuff came out. It was like this white coating over top of it. It came out. But getting it out was a little hard. I don't know why. I'm assuming because of the stuff that was like stuck to it or whatever. It was kind of hard getting it out. Like, it was kind of uncomfortable. I was fine. I told myself I wasn't gonna put the third one in because that made me a little uncomfortable. I wasn't gonna do the third one. I was just gonna do two, because I know some people only do one or two. You only supposed to do three if you want like the full results. But I wasn't using it because I had any vaginal issues. I was using it, one, because I wanted to, you know, just, I guess, see how it felt, and two, because I had a ectopic pregnancy a few months ago, so of course I couldn't have the baby, but because of everything that my body went through, I was like, okay, let me just detox it and see what I get or whatever, because I was, you know, like afraid I couldn't have kids. So I thought, you know, whatever was a block in that, maybe it would come out. I don't want to have children right now, but I want to have children in the future, so I want to give myself a shot. So I don't know, it's like I took it out and I was okay. The next day I started feeling real uncomfortable down there, like really uncomfortable. And I'm like, okay, maybe this is just like, you know, because on the package that I have right here, it says, you may see discharge, have some swelling and discomfort. Don't use while having intercourse, which I didn't, but I did have swelling and discomfort, but it was like too much, you know. Like, I'm thinking now at this point I didn't have any pearls in, so after 3 days of experiencing swelling and discomfort, enough is enough. Like, this is not it. Like, it was so uncomfortable. And not only that, the stuff had already came out, like the purge or whatever had already done that, like maybe 2 days after. But then, like, if anybody ever had a yeast infection, you know when you have a yeast infection, right? I believe that this thing gave me a yeast infection, and I don't want to say this don't work, because now that I'm better, I have noticed a difference in myself. Like, my vaginal like wetness is like more wet, and like every girl has a natural odor down there. Like, you take a shower, okay, after you've been sweating this and the third. I can work out, like, because I'm working out in the house now, or like even if I'm out all day and I'll come in and it's no smell at all. Like, I kid you not, like nothing. But part of that is because I eat better too, and you are what you eat. So you have to make sure that you're eating right too, because if you sit around and eat burgers and pizza all day, you know, you might not smell so fresh down there. So before I started taking this, I was already like changing my eating habits, you know, eating right. So I was already like fresh down there anyway. So for me using them was not for that reason, okay? But back to when I thought, or when I had the yeast infection. So the next day I go to the bathroom, I wipe myself. It's like itching, and like it's yeast, the white yeast, because I've had a yeast infection before. The white yeast is like dripping. And when I go to the bathroom, wearing a panty liner, like the yeast is just building, and this went on for like a week. So I'm like, I know this not supposed to be going on this long. So I was at my friend's house helping her, and her mother called, said, "Do y'all need anything?" I said, "Yeah, cute, get me some Monistat." So she bought me the box of Monistat, put it in, and y'all know how the Monistat works or whatever. So maybe like a day or two after using the Monistat, I start to feel a little bit better or whatever. And it made me like a week go by, I feel much better. And then after the second week, I feel completely better. So I emailed the company and I said, well, I told them like the person, you know, that I was having, you know, some discomfort down there. I think the pearls gave me yeast infection, and she told me, no, you just experienced some swelling discomfort. It's not a yeast infection. So I emailed her back and I said, no, it's definitely a yeast infection. I had to take medicine for it and it went away. And she never said anything back. She or he or whoever runs the company. Now my issue is that I explained to you that it gave me a yeast infection. It's no tips. Like, it's no, oh, try to do this, try to do that, maybe it'll make this feel better or whatever, or I'm sorry that my product, you know, caused this issue for you. It was just no response. So I would definitely say do your research on a company before you buy these. But because I didn't really need them and I used them, I think what I'll do is I probably won't use them again. And if I do use it again, I'll probably only use the one, because after I used the one, I was fine, okay? It was the second one that made me, you know, feel like uncomfortable, because the herbs are strong. But do the research on the person that you buying this stuff from, because to be honest, I did my research. I didn't do my research. Like, I looked on their page and seen they had a lot of good reviews, but I should have did more research than just believe what they posted, because I'm pretty sure they've had some complaints or bad experiences. But me thinking, oh, well, they posted all the good reviews on their page, I don't know how many bad reviews they had. So you need to do research on the person you getting them from anyway, because you just never know. You never know. I have experienced, like I said, I feel better now that all this is over. As far as vaginal issues, I don't have any, but I'm definitely, you know, gonna contact the company, because I don't really appreciate how, you know, they just really didn't care about anything that I was having issues with. So the company is Well Herbs. I don't know if you heard of them, but it comes in this, and then you just, and it's gonna look like this, okay? And you can smell it. The herbs are strong. Okay, and then you want to like this is how I got the string off. I twisted it. Okay, am I twisting it the right way? Okay. And it's gonna look like this. I don't know if you can. It's gonna look like this, and it smells strong. And then you want to take a tampon. You can buy applicator from them, or if you wear tampons, just take the tampon out, place this inside, and then lay on your back or in the bathroom or wherever you are, and stick it up there like it was a tampon. This smells so strong, and the reason why I'm showing you this is because I'm actually gonna cut it open, because I want to know what the fuck is in here. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it open because I have no use for it. This is what's in here. So it's like a bowl of herbs. Like, I don't lie, this remind me of a fucking mothball. Like, you. It's like just a ball. So what I want to know is, how do you get the herbs or whatever into this ball? You know what? I wish I was a scientist, because I can cut this right open and find out what's really in here. I can't do that. Wow. Wow. Look, I'm just like cutting it. That's interesting. I don't know if I like that at all. I need to do some research on that. That was weird. But if you're gonna buy it, you're gonna buy it. If you don't, don't. At this point, it's other alternatives. You can use vaginal steams. I've never got or heard a complaint about a vaginal steam, to be honest, and I heard that was the safest way. So I mean, like I said, even though I went through what I went through when I used the pearl, I did get results after. If you do want to use it, I would suggest you use one. They say 3 for 4 results, but if you don't have any vaginal issues, just use one. And I watched this girl video who said she was battling with BV and yeast infection, and she used it while she was. Don't do that, okay? She talking about she was at work and it had a foul smell. Yeah, that's because you were infected when you know, put that up. You don't do it. Wait until your stuff clear to use it. Like, that's just my advice. Y'all don't gotta listen to me, but I just would not do that. You talking about you smelling like fish while you at work because of this. It's not this, it's you, because you didn't let your stuff clear up before you inserted it. So yeah, that's the video, and thank you guys for listening. I hope that you do your research before you use it. That's all I have to say. Thank you. If you have any more video ideas, please let me know in the comments down below, and be safe during this quarantine, and be blessed.